Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Ballmeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth. Say hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
He'll be taking all your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure you tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. As always, we are brought to you by Star City Games, and we are sponsored by Carnox Chairs. If you want a Carnox chair, be sure to use our affiliate link, carnox.com/SCG, and you will get 10% off of your purchase. This is the last show of the decade. We will not be here next week because of the Christmas holiday. We will not be here on New Year's Eve either. Our next show will be January 2nd.
Yep.
2020.
And then we got Columbus. And then we're back on the tour. Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm excited.
Okay, that was a weak high five.
Yeah. You got to look at the elbows.
Yeah,
look at the elbows, yeah.
I don't know how that works when people do not have the same length forearms.
Yeah.
But somehow it does.
It's unreal.
It really is. It's the most magic thing. Like, I don't know if anything has ever blown my mind more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I will agree with that sentiment, Ross.
It's either that or special relativity. I don't know which one.
Okay.
My mind was pretty blown when they told me about time dilation in freshman physics.
Okay.
So it's one of those two things.
Sure.
But I think I'm going to go with the other.
Either how the world works via physics, or the fact that every time I look at my friend's elbow when I high five, it always works. These are two things I just can't fathom.
Exactly.
Wow. That's impressive.
That's how my brain works.
Yeah, I like
don't know
it.
what to tell you.
But yeah, then we're back on the tour, man, and I'm excited. I for one, I haven't had a time to, play the SCG tour for like a full season, right? Like I came in mid-season, I didn't play many. I got to play a couple, had some other stuff going on, but now I'm diving in. I know you're a part of Team BCW again. Yep. I hear nothing but handsome, sophisticated people around that team. So
yeah, being announced this week. We've gone through a couple every single day. We're doing a giveaway, so it's been.
I saw Pete today. He's a sicko.
We got a squad.
Yeah,
I got a squad.
I didn't see the rest, but still a good squad. Just being on the SCG tour and being able to play all these events is something I'm really looking forward to. I get a little burnt out when it comes to just traveling every single week, naturally just traveling or whatever. But these last 2 months, I haven't done any. I just haven't traveled at all except for the last Mythic Championship was like the last one. So now I'm feeling rejuvenated, and I'm going to a lot of them.
Yeah. No, it's going to to be great.
It's going to be fun.
With a few good locations. Columbus is one of my favorite cities.
Me too.
I'll show you why.
Me too. I've been there. Barcades everywhere. It's so fun. I'll be playing NBA Jam pretty constantly. Maybe play some Magic.
Not even play the tournament.
Yeah.
We're like noon. We're like, where's Corey? Oh, he's playing NBA Jam.
Oh my God. If it was Team Pioneer though, I would be hyped. Team Modern. Ugh.
We'll get to some Pioneer.
All right.
Actually, we'll get to some Pioneer right now. That's what we're playing.
Thank God.
And I think you really like your deck.
I love it.
You may need to seek professional help with how much you love energy cards.
Oh man, no.
You just can't help yourself.
I mean, it started with my love for Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. Energy was just, always flowing through me then. And now, since I moved to my love of Magic the Gathering, energy is just following me there. This is pretty much just me. It's just Jacob Ba happens to be on the picture.
Are you sure you don't just love Jacob Ba?
I do love Jacob Ba. He is a cool dude.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. But yeah, I have been a big fan of the energy mechanics. And as far as what we were talking about where Oko was kind of stopping certain creatures, I have one of those creatures in my deck. I switched from Teamer Energy. Glorybringer is great as your top end, and I love it. But now with Oko being gone, I think there's going to be a lot more mid-range slogfest. Like there's just going to be a lot more big creatures that are going to go back and forth, one for wanting removal. It's going to be a thing that didn't exist when Oko was there. So I'm playing 2 copies of the Scarabian Genius in here, as well as Glint Sleeve Siphoner.
Why do you call it that again? This is the Scarab God, and I don't understand why you keep calling it this. Was this an in joke when you were testing for a pro tour or something?
Probably. I don't even remember. At this point, I've lost it, but it's just fun to say. Now just say it.
The Scarabian Genius?
Yeah.
I don't know where you get I just don't know.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Can we just blame Brad for it?
We can blame Brad for it, absolutely. Yeah. One of us were just dunking on each other.
Or blame Shaheen?
Yeah, blame Shaheen. Yeah, absolutely. Every single mistake that happens on my podcast, the Bash Bros podcast, we send to Shaheen. Anything wrong with Versus Live, Shaheen. I mean, there's just a common factor.
Yeah,
You know?
so send your complaints to him. I don't know what his Twitter
Yeah.
handle is.
At Shaheen Sarani.
At Shaheen
Oh, I
Sarani,
know.
perfect.
Trust me. I've directed a lot of people there in my life, so I know exactly where to send them. Love you, Shaheen. But what I was getting back to, I also get to play one of my favorite cards of all time, Glint-Sleeve Siphoner. Just really throws... It's an early drop that's going to be great at refueling and getting us to the Scarab God, and then just that inevitable engine that the Scarab God allows in any kind of creature-based matchup is just unbelievable, and I think it's a strict upgrade for this deck. And you can also find, if you want to see more of this 4-color energy deck, my Dropping Bomb got released today. I talked about all the choices of every single one of the cards, as well as had some great games. So head over to StarCityGames.com and check that out as well.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I will be playing another one of those creatures that Oko suppressed. This is Siege Rhino.
Oh.
Abzan Midrange deck. So we'll get some of this
Yes.
Dirtle Fest mid-range mirror going on. We'll see how the
Yes.
Scarab God works, but a lot of good value
yeah.
creatures in my list. We got Obsidat Ghost Council, Courser Crew Fix, Tireless Tracker, and good removal, Thoughtseize, and Fatal Push, and Abrupt Decay.
That sounds like
Catastrophe.
BBD's heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, well, if we look at my hand, it looks absolutely insane. But you know what? This is what we signed up for. I'm in.
My hand looks fine.
Let's do it.
It's a little land heavy, but
That's all right.
I'll start on an Overgrown Tomb.
Okay.
We got a way to sink that mana, so we're good.
All right, so we are going to start with a Botanical Sanctum and a Lawnmower. Pass to you. Now, one thing I'm unsure of for this deck is the Llanowar Elves numbers. When I originally built this, it was seconds before Oko got banned. So I had 4 Goose, 3 Oko, naturally, because Goose in a 4-color shell is going to be excellent. But after it got banned, I had to think of other things, and I don't know how good Llanowar is. But, all right, Siphoner, get an energy.
That's what I was afraid of.
Oh, it was a good top deck.
Mine have not been.
It was a good top deck.
Okay, I'll play Sylvan Caryatid.
Okay,
Pass the turn.
can't kill that. So I don't have the energy to draw quite yet, but I'll attack. Trigger.
18.
All right. 18. Second main. I will go to 18 as well. Look at this, Mana Vase. It's the dream. Attune helps us out a lot. Trigger.
Yep.
Up to 5. Pass to you. Now we'll be drawing magic cards till the end of time.
Okay, well, that was a pretty cool draw.
CG? CGI?
Obsidat.
Okay.
So you go to 16. I go
16
to
to
20.
20. Yep. Okay.
End step,
Phases out at end step. Comes in at my end step, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Or no, it comes out of my upkeep.
Your upkeep.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go down to 3 energy here. I'm gonna go to 15. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Now let's see. That is gonna be a problem. Obsidat is, and it has haste, right? I better just give this a good read.
Yeah, when it comes in.
Yep.
It's a hasty boy.
Real hasty. All right. Well, I don't love that, believe it or not. Now, our hand is kind of awkwardly set up to deal with that.
Perfect.
So we're going to bring this in, trigger this.
I'm at 16.
Okay. And we're going to go with a Blooming Marsh. Pass to you.
Upkeep.
Yep.
You go to 13, I go to 18.
Yep. 13 to 18. That card is good.
Attack for 5.
I will Harness Lightning. So I
You
lose.
just awkwardly set
I
up
lose
to deal
2?
with this.
Well-
You just have the answer. How is that? What is awkward about
I
that?
wanted to double spell, and I couldn't. Well, Harness Lightning kills everything. What do you expect?
I
Card's
know.
busted.
There's nothing awkward about that.
CG.
You go to 10, I go to 21.
All right. God, you have a lot of incidental life gain. That's for sure.
You're up.
All right.
I also haven't attacked this game, and I have you at 10.
Yeah. Well, we're going to 9. We're going to draw 2.
Cards, so I feel pretty bad about this game. I've drawn a few too many lands.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not supposed to push the elf. Like, I could have just played Caryatid, but then my entire turn 3 would have been pushing the Siphoner, which I didn't do anything anyway.
Is not great either. I have to agree with you.
Just need to draw one more removal spell. This game would have been much easier.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. What do we want to do here? Gonna play this.
Maybe I was supposed to Rhino last turn because that probably would have baited the Harness Lightning, and then the Obsidat survives.
Maybe.
That was probably bad.
I'm gonna sack Fabled Passage here.
Yeah, I probably should have played the Rhino.
Rhino.
You don't have a ton of you really just have Harness Lightning to deal with big things.
Yeah. Yeah, Glorybringer doesn't exactly touch Siege Rhino or Obsidat too well. No, I got a tough choice. I got a decent amount of options here, but I for sure want to try to soak the most out of the value. And I honestly think it might just be with this. That feels a little bad. Wow, I really don't know what to do here. All right, we're going to... I can't really attack. All right, we're going to go with a... God, sorry about this. This is tough. Scavenging Ooze.
Yep.
And yeah, Fatal Push or something killing that is pretty brutal. I kind of just want to gain life, but I also want to progress here. So we're going to go with the Whirler. Tough choice between playing Whirler or just trying to sink this into Ooze. But if you have Fatal Push, it's a lot worse for me. So that was the main thought process I have. And I'd rather have a little defense in case you do have a removal to deal with Ooze. And you're playing Abzan, so the likelihood you can kill my powerful creature is pretty high.
Okay, well, Rhinos run in packs, as we all know.
They definitely do. Everyone knows that.
It is a crash of rhinos.
Oh, okay.
That is the plural term. So 6 to 24.
Yep.
And pass the turn.
All right. Do I want to draw? I'm starting to get a little dangerous here. I actually don't think I want to draw. I have a decent enough hand.
You're already in range of the other two Rhinos. The game is over.
Yeah.
What do you think the top two cards of my deck are?
They are Rhinos. I know this. I know this. Okay. Well, we are going to go with a Domri. So this is what I replaced with Chandra, just because Chandra was not great for me, and I really wanted just a card advantage shell.
Oh, this is big 4-mana.
Yeah.
I thought you were playing Anarchapult.
Nope. I'm playing 2 of these, and it's been amazing. I have so many creatures, because all my creatures are removal spells, that I usually get to trigger twice.
Guess you're plussing for mana?
I'm going to plus for mana, Llanowar, and I'm going to riot it to put a counter on it. And then I will pass to you.
Okay, well, the battlefield is stalled out, and Corey was up a couple cards, but now I'm going to be able to generate some advantage with Castle.
Castle time.
You're going to generate with... Ooh, speaking of card advantage.
Rhino.
Tireless Tracker.
Oh, okay.
Fabled Passage.
Okay.
I think a lot of people would have spewed this passage much earlier, especially because I was flooding, but knowing that I have Tracker in my deck, I saved it.
Excellent.
And now I'm getting paid off.
You are. Smart choice.
But let's crack it now.
Okay.
And get...
Yeah, Tracker's great here.
Oh, God, no. Let's...
No land?
I literally drew all 3 basics. Yeah. I forgot. There's
Ross is so smart.
Literally only one of each basic.
Yeah, okay, that helps.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm just the unluckiest person alive.
Hey, at least you don't have to pay a life for that one.
This match is summoning up our decade, and it's a good recap of the decade.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me, he says. Didn't search up any one of those other basics. Just had it.
There's 2 Fabled Passages and 1 of each basic.
That seems wrong.
I think I'm going to want to use the Castle still this turn because it's a little bit more mana efficient and it's a resource that keeps renewing.
Yeah.
So I will.
And you already played a land.
Yeah, I already played a land, as we all know.
All right, eat some creatures.
Both of them.
Yep.
So
Gain 2.
Brings you to 8.
Yep. 8. All right.
Is this top 4?
Yeah, top 4, and you can get 2.
Up to 2. Okay.
Or I can go for the ultimate here.
And it's a -3.
Yeah, the card's actually really good. I was pretty skeptical about it, and still I started casting it. It's just unreal. All right, so I'm going to draw this time.
7.
7 to 24. Draw 2. Okay. Now, do we want to try to just go up? I don't think I necessarily need to do that. So, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to tick down. Top 4. The Scarabian Genius is one of our cards. I like that.
Good thing you exiled all the creatures.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Don't worry, I'll add some to the graveyard. All right, so we're going to go like this. Take these 2. I know I'm going to play G Banger here. And Now we are going to get in with these two, exert on this.
Okay, so yeah, now I can't block the ooze.
You can.
I think I do want to double block and force that activation because I don't want you to be able to Scarab God back the Tireless Tracker. And this does, trade a Rhino for news, which is perfectly fine.
I get to Scarab God a Rhino now.
That's better than Scarab Godding a Tracker.
Think so?
I think
Could be right.
Yeah, I'm gonna double block.
All right, I'll eat the tracker.
Brings you to 8.
8. Yep. Damage.
I take 4, go to 20.
4 to 20. And second main, I probably just want to play this Servant, get 2 energy, and pass to you.
Okay. End step, activate Castle, go to
Yep.
19.
Yeah, Castle's going to be good here, that's for sure.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
Uh-oh. Don't love that.
This is a card that can end the game.
Yep.
You go to 6, I go to 21.
Yep.
And end step, exile it.
Okay. I'll untap. I'm not going to draw off Siphoner. I've had enough. I've had enough cards. Okay, we are going to tick up for green. Blue. And we'll play the Scarab God.
Yep.
We're going to give it haste.
Yep.
Declare attacks.
I'll take 5. 16.
16, and then I will play this tapped, and I don't think there's any way you can instant speed interact too well, so we'll just pass it to you.
Okay. End step, I will crack this clue.
Okay. Here comes Obza Father.
Yep. That's going to bring you to 4.
4, you to 18, yep. It's been a sweet game regardless.
Yeah. Play Tireless Tracker.
Fabled Passage one time. Oh,
Get a clue.
nice. Okay.
End step, exile this.
I will bring your Siege Rhino back.
So you go to 7. I go
You
to 15.
15. Yep. And then I'll untap.
It's really a token. Or
It's a 4/4.
Yeah.
There should be like a externalized marker over there.
Oh, Eternal. Yep.
Or
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
I
So
don't know.
it is just a 4/4 zombie. So now upkeep, you're going to get drained for 1. Unless
on your with that trigger on the stack.
Okay. Do you want to just do this at end step still then? Probably.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because it checks on resolution.
Sure.
So we're gonna crack that and push this in. And this gets counter.
Okay. Still during upkeep with that trigger still on the stack. I'll bring back an ooze. Do you have that eternal thing?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so lose 1, scry 1.
I'm at 14.
Don't want a Glidden Sleep Siphoner. So Siphoner trigger still on the stack. Do I want to draw? 6 is a lot scarier than 7 with an Obza Father. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to draw. I will -3.
Yep.
All right, got these. All right, so you know that, those 2 cards, You know this as well. I drew that earlier. Okay. So now I can exert on Tireless Tracker. Can I just kill you? So if I exert, you take 4. You can chump this. This can attack. You can block 2 biggest things. Boom. And boom. So you take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you're at 14. Okay, so I can't kill you. I could have if I just rioted in a hasty creature. Good job, Corey. Good job. Great work. Okay, well, instead, let's go with a land. We're going to attack with these for sure. I guess I don't have to get too busy with anything else. No, I actually want some creatures to die. Can only kill one of them. So I want blue mana. Blue black. I want all my mana. Let's attack with these.
And we're exerting.
And exerting, yep. I got one. And trigger.
Yeah, I'll block the Virtuosos. Take 11.
11, okay.
3.
3 to 7, right?
Yep.
Okay, Virtuoso's dead. Now, do I want to play anything or just bring back a creature and have 3 activations? That seems pretty good to me. So we will just say go.
Upkeep, Abzan
5
to
all. 5 all. Oh, Scarab God, I missed you. You're doing great work.
Liliana minus.
I have to respond now, right?
Yeah, it all happens as part of the thing.
Okay. Exile your thing. This still does have abilities with Scarab God, right? Yeah, okay.
You're at 6.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Okay. Yeah, some power from the Scarabian genius.
Yeah, it was with that early Siphoner. Not sure if I'll...
Or Domri, too. Domri was good. Drew me 4 cards. It gave Scarab God hazed, put a counter on Llanowar, which did nothing, but it did some things.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think? Should we just do another quick pre-board?
Yeah.
All right.
Cyborgs don't change a ton
yeah.
in this matchup. We bring in more like weirdo.
Weird niche removal. I'm going to bring in like Noxious Grasp and stuff. Do we got any sweet comments or questions from the chat there, Rob?
Somebody did want to know if it's possible for you to play a day of Pioneer without Rogue Refiner.
To play what?
A day of Pioneer without Rogue Refiner.
Ban that person quick, Rob, okay?
All right.
Let's get him out of there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ross, in this Abzan list, what do you think about playing some Abzan charms? Is it just too mana intensive?
What does that do again? Plus 2 plus
exile
counters?
creature with 3 or more power, draw 2, lose 2, or two double battle.
It distributes counters, right?
Yeah, it distributes. Two battle growths.
I think that card is insane, but it's really good in like, you remember the aggressive Abzan decks at the time where like green-white devotion was a thing?
Yeah.
You got to play really good aggressive, 2-drops or whatever. So then when you attacked, you had like the first tree or whatever, and then you had another. And then you could just blow him out in combat as well as killing a relevant creature. I don't think there's a great Abzan super aggro deck like that. Maybe an Abzan hero.
I saw an Abzan aggro deck that a little while ago, actually.
Yep.
That was playing as its 1-drops Pelt Collector and Experiment 1. You just have so many big creatures to level it. And then Anafenza, locks it on Smiter, Siege Rhino, Fleeceman Lion.
Ooh. I miss me some good old Anafenza. Anafenza seems pretty good right now. Like that messes with, is it Phoenix decently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, one more question, Rob.
That's about
if you got it
right now, unfortunately.
That's it for now. Okay, get your question in. You're 1 in queue right now.
Okay. And I will be on the play for game 2.
All right, let's do it. Not terrible here.
Yeah, this hand looks perfectly serviceable.
Ours is a little awkward, but it's worth keeping. Same. Go.
I'm gonna get to final hand this time.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have 3 in your hand, you're fired from Versus Live. You're straight fired.
I'm sitting here thinking like, oh yeah, this is great. I'm so smart.
Yeah.
Just like not paying attention that I'm running out of basics.
Yeah. I'm so smart. Oh, crap. Oh, funny.
Okay, so we got our forest. I don't know if that's the right land to get, but I've got a bunch of dual lands.
Yep.
My
You do
mana's
your
gonna be
thing. I'm
fine.
going to sack this as
I'm
well.
gonna shock to 18 and play Sylvan Carry at it.
Love it. I'll get the forest as well.
And you're up.
All right.
Also, chat would like to let you know. Apparently, the decade doesn't end until next year. But
Yeah.
That is
and Ross seemed like the math guy, so you know.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, I hate it.
that is not how it works. You're thinking of the Millennium thing, which was true. Like the Millennium ended in 2001 because there was no year 0, but that doesn't affect current decades.
Yeah. All right.
Also,
what do I
like the
wanna
way we
do
name
here?
decades is by like the like by actually how they present, like the 20s and 2000s.
Yeah, sure. What you said. All right. I think I'm going to start with the Llanowar here. Would have been much better on turn 1, but we'll live.
Different conventions. God, I don't think I can resist.
Yeah.
Liliana Plus.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I was hoping to not see. So I do not blame you. Now what do we want to do here? Well, that was pretty good. No, we didn't miss a land drop, but that was still quite problematic for us. That card's just really good against me. Really, really good. Okay, so we're gonna go with a Attune and get a island. And then I'm gonna play a Stomping Ground, take 2, play Scavenging Ooze.
18 all.
Yeah, Liliana is really good against me. Not only for Llanowars, but Glensleeve Siphoner just gets wrecked. Yep.
Plus some that use.
Shrunk.
Play a Siege Rhino, trigger it.
Alrighty.
15-21. You're up.
21 to 15.
I think I need to be pretty aggressive in this matchup. I think the long game does favor Corey.
Yeah, probably. All right. Well, we're going to Domri.
It's pretty good.
Not bad. Tick up, activate, exile this, gain a life.
Here at 16.
Pass to you.
Plus here.
Yep.
I'm a little worried about Glorybringer.
Oh, let's pray for some glory. I need some glory.
Okay. I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Let's just push this thing.
Okay.
I want to make sure we get Domri below 3, so you can't minus it.
Sure.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. We're in trouble. What can we do here? I think I maybe only have one really decent play. Get an energy. Tick up for red. Oh, this really is not that good. Oh, boy. Oh, this just is not good. Take that back. Up for red.
Okay, so
I'm still going to go up for red for sure. All right. Glorybringer.
Sure.
I'll give it a counter.
Yep.
And attack.
Sure.
Attack Liliana.
Okay. Swift and the Glorybringer.
All right. Kind of had to figure that was going to happen, but didn't really have a choice. So hit that and say go.
You have the adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm usually the adventure guy, so I figured you wouldn't need it on your end. But
Nope. We got a couple Swift ends in here. I'm at 19.
All right.
Nice addition. Okay. Mush the Domri.
Ruh-roh. Did not get good value off that one.
Plus with no target, and finally get the second Rhino down so we can
All
have a
right.
friend. Hold on, we got a trigger. 13 to 22.
Yeah. All right. I'm dead. I can't beat a Liliana emblem.
Doesn't have any.
These weren't looking good.
No, they were not.
Yeah, Liliana pretty much shut down my entire deck that game. Not much I could do there. All right, so we are going to be tied up going to our third and final game of Versus Live. Let's see if we got any tools from the sideboard, and we will be right back here sideboarding. All right, everybody, welcome back to Sideboarding Versus Live with 4-color energy against Abzan Tradebinder. We are going to be wrapping up our final game before we go on Christmas break, before the new year. So what we're going to be taking on my end, I'm taking on Llanowar Elves. Maybe it's just a little bit of gun shyness after just getting blown out by Liliana. But I just really want my threats to just all matter, right? And Noxious Grasp was actually quite insane against your deck. Siege Rhino and Obsidian get hit by it. Other than that, I don't have a ton of targets, though. So maybe I should leave in a Llanowar or two. You know what? I'm gonna make a last minute change and take out one of these Whirlers. Whirlers are not that great either. But other than that, this is how I'm gonna be taking. Okay. We're gonna leave in the one Miser.
On my side, I would like to bring out all my Thoughtseizes in a matchup like this, but I just don't have cards I want to bring in, so I'm just swapping one for a Vraska. I think it's very tempting to bring in Gideon in this matchup. It's like a good Planeswalker, can attack effectively, but this card matches up incredibly poorly against Glorybringer.
Oh, yeah.
Incredibly poorly against Noxious Grasp.
Yeah.
Is actually kind of easy to attack down. I just haven't been impressed with this card in Pioneer in general.
Me neither.
This is not a card I want, even just want to be playing.
There was one deck that I found it to be pretty good, and even then I had it as a 3 of, and that was the Jeskai Vehicles deck, because it just crewed with Heart of Kirin, and, then you could emblem, stuff like that. It was good for that reason, but otherwise, I have to agree with you. I'm not a big fan.
Yep.
Not a big fan.
Let's not bringing these in.
All right. So we're going to get some grasps in here. Premium removal against Obsidian and Siege Rhino. So we're happy for that one.
Yeah.
But now we do have 7 pieces for essentially what? You just have like 7 creatures, right?
No, I have...
tracker hits too.
I have 3 Courser as well.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it's just insane.
I have 3.
All my removal kills all your creatures. That's a pure sign of a good matchup,
I have 2
think,
Kalitas that the grasps don't touch.
Sure. And Kalitas is a problem. But Glorybringer touches that. Quite nicely as well. All right, so it's going to be game 3. I'm on the play. Let's hope for a nice little draw to this. I've really been liking this 4-color energy, though. It seems like a strict upgrade from Teamer. Teamer just, to me, didn't have great card advantage, because another card I haven't been impressed with is Tireless Tracker. There's so many shocks in the format. It's never run away with a game for me, at all. I usually don't have time to sack clues,
Even with fetch lands, you only get 1 clue.
Exactly. Yeah. Classic. Okay, so I'll be going first. Oh, come on.
Card I might want in this sideboard is Elspeth Sun's Champions. I think that would be good.
Yes.
For matchups like this.
Chat, look at how I slow rolled myself here. And then look what I just drew. Oh, baby. That is the card I will keep.
Same. My hand's not great. But...
All right. I'll attune, get an island, and then get 2 energy. Oh.
That was a pretty good draw.
Well, my hand's not insane, but it's just I was unplayable until I drew this,
Sure. I'll start on a Fabled Passage.
Okay. I get to start in my favorite way possible. Attune into Siphoner. It's just as cool as Blackline into a Aether Hub into Siphoner. All right. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Go to 3 energy. I'm sure it's going to die, but still a good card.
It will indeed die.
Pass to you.
I'll shock to 18 and push it.
Hey, at least it's not a Liliana that's killing it, so that's okay.
You're up.
Okay. Now we're just going to go with the Rogue Refiner. Up to 5 energy and pass to you.
I will shock to 16 and play Lily plus on the refiner.
Okay.
You can go.
It's not a great draw. I'll attack that for 1.
Goes to 3.
All right, and then we'll go with a Servant, trigger, 7 energy, and pass to you.
Did you just miss a land drop?
I did. That I did.
Okay. Plus here.
Okay.
Push here.
Okay.
And play Sylvan.
Okay.
Pass.
Did you just miss a line drop?
Yep.
Dang it. That's not good. Well, the one card I decided to leave in is severely punishing me right now that this isn't a Whirler Virtuoso. Oh,
There's
no.
so much energy.
So much energy. Yeah, that card would be great right now.
I mean, the tokens do just get whittled down.
Not right away. The tokens will kill that, basically. All right, we'll play this. Pass to you.
As a scavenging ooze.
Oozy.
That's an annoying one.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of green, so it's not that great right now. We kept an opener of 2 lands plus the Attune and just haven't drawn a land. I feel it's a little unlucky, but we also left a Land of War Elf in our deck and getting max punished here.
Already used 2 fatal pushes.
Yeah, that's true. You did use push on my creatures that matter at the time, but later in the game, Scavenging Ooze will really matter.
So I think I just want to deal with it now. So I'm going to plus here.
Okay,
Then
play
I'm gonna
another
play
one.
another Lily.
Okay,
So I basically trade a Lily for the ooze.
yeah, that seems reasonable.
But it's a second Lily.
Yeah.
Actually, that's awkward because it leaves the Rogue Refiner as a 3/2.
Yeah, you'll get
Guess a
hit with that
little-
for
yeah.
once, but
Whatever.
all right.
I did it.
You did it. All right, yep, we'll hit it. Fortunately, that was not the best land. Pass to you.
Okay, plus there.
Yep.
And play a Courser. See if I can hit a land.
Okay.
I cannot.
Sweet.
You're up.
All right, Courser. I probably shouldn't let that happen. We're gonna go with a. It's tough. This is tough. Maybe I just want to untap here. I feel like I have to get pretty lucky next draw step regardless. All right. We're going to untap.
The tank into untap highly suggests removal spell plus a Glory Bringer in Corey's hand.
You never know. You never know. I got punished by making that play. All right. Well, let's go with a Harness Lightning there. Thank you. And this doesn't feel good either. Siphoner, trigger, go.
Plus.
Yep.
Sylvan.
Yep.
You can go.
All right. I'll attack.
I would like to protect my Liliana. So
Yep. That's all I wanted to do is just get an attack through that maybe would have you chump Sylvan Caryatid, but didn't work. Your go.
Come on. Land one time, please. You gotta be kidding me.
You love to see it. Do we get to untap with the Genius? 'Cause I'd like that. I'd be a fan. I would be a fan.
Just Unluckiest person alive. Draw.
Hey, that's the way you got to end 2019, man. Just on par here. What would you need a land for? Yeah, whatever. That was at 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Debating whether or not to try to get your courser back to hit lands. That makes sense.
A minus.
CG. Okay. Yep. Swift end. Well, I don't want to see that next turn, but... All right.
That's what I drew.
Okay.
You can go.
All right. All right. Now we're cooking. I'll just draw. Tech Liliana does not want to protect it, he says. Okay. Now, play a Llanowar. That's been in my hand forever. I have an activation coming up, but I don't know what I want yet, nor do I really need to do it now, so I'll pass to you.
Jesus.
Cheese and rice.
Do not want to attack.
Almost got you.
Do not want to attack. I will, however, play Kalidas.
Wow.
And I will pass the turn.
Yeah, I guess I can't do anything about Kalidas. Okay. I'll bring this back.
That's fine. Then I'll trophy the Scarab God.
No!
Get a zombie. That's what I need the land for.
Yep. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so this is gone for good, right?
Yep.
All right. Lame.
This
I
is,
got the Eternal. Yep. So I get an
placard.
energy there. Upkeep. I will draw a card.
Brings you to 19.
19. Yep. I'm in 19 and 21.
I have myself at 16
Okay.
from a shock and
2 shocks, probably.
No, one of these.
What do you got us
Oh,
at?
yeah. No, I shocked to 16. Yeah.
Yeah, I had 9 and 16.
Yeah, it was 2 shocks. You're right.
19 to 16? Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I'll draw 2.
No red source, please.
No! Not a red source, but...
Did you get a harness lightning?
Yep. All right, well, harness lightning that.
So you're down in energy.
Yep. I'll attack, back up in energy.
So I could double block and try to trade that way, but I get, and I'm positive that you have a Glorybringer in your hand, but you could have a Noxious Grasp for
Corey,
the
did you get a
Courser.
land off that trophy?
Oh, no, I didn't. Thanks.
Do you have a second mountain?
I have a lot of other basics, yeah.
But a second mountain might change your
I
play.
do have a mountain. Can we back up? Is it too hard?
Just get your mountain. Glorybringer me.
Yeah. Are we backing up?
Sure.
Okay. So instead of that, I still would draw a card. Thanks, chat. So, yeah, we'll Glorybringer, exert on that. I think I still want to attack. So kill Kalidas. I have this in hand, a Harness Lightning. Yep, this is exactly how it would be. Wow, yeah, that's huge.
This attack still very much suggests Noxious Grasp, which is a real problem. Yeah, that is gigantic.
Mhm.
I'm in trouble. God, I couldn't have just come a turn earlier.
A Kalidas a turn earlier when I didn't bring
wait.
anything back. Oh, I'm just dead. Yeah.
If you don't get the extra card.
Oh,
You
yeah.
still get the mountain, you get the Glorybringer, but like this not being in play and you being down a card.
Yeah,
it
because
would
this
be
is a
huge.
card you must answer now, too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a Phyrexian Rena on a
Exactly.
stick.
So it seems to me like your
So
hand.
you know
is
I have this,
Yeah,
but
it seems
yeah.
to me like your hand is just 2 removal spells. Yeah, I'll take. God,
8.
that's the thing. Is like, if I take 8, I'm like losing a bunch of life. I think
Yeah.
I have to play into a removal spell.
All right,
Which
I
you
have it,
obviously
yeah.
have. Yeah.
So I'll gain a life. I'll go to 20,
Yep. And I'm at 12.
and you're at 12, and then pass to you.
Thoughts ease you.
All right.
10. I'll take the Harness Lightning.
Okay.
And And we're definitely just killing this now.
Okay. This is exiled then.
Yep.
You go to 10?
I'm at 8.
8.
10 from Thoughtseize.
Oh, Thoughtseizes,
Yeah.
yep. Okay.
You can go.
All right. I've been seeing decks that play Kiora and untapping this and stuff when it's exerted. How disgusting is that? Okay.
This entire game just came down to me not drawing a 4th land.
All right. And this came down to my horrible sideboarding. I just have so many things. Your turn. Tracker. Okay.
I kind of want to like I have one more trophy in the deck. I don't really like my deck does not match up well against Glorybringer.
It really doesn't. Or the Scarab God. So my top end is really good. And my removal is also really effective against you.
I
just have so many good draws here. It's unreal.
I'll get a clue. I assume that Corey's gonna be exerting.
Maybe I'll just go for it.
I could also play this, but then you get to attack with these. Maybe you just attack with these, then exert here, and like offer this trade if I do that.
I could. You're dead to Glorybringer number 2 no matter what.
Yeah.
So you can't play around that.
That's an awkward line for me if you make that line, because then I guess I'm still I don't think there's a big difference between 4 and 2.
Yeah.
So I think casting this makes sense.
Yeah, I think I kind of like that. I would rather you didn't cast it and sack a clue personally. Okay, well, now do we just attack and just give you one more draw step? But you can attack with Murderous Rider to brick that anyways. Or I sack Tracker and try to just block the Murderous Rider. I think I should be just trying to stop your card advantage here. Feels kind of bad. Don't want to just let you have it. I'm going to get my value while I can. Let's exert on that.
Okay, I'm at 4.
Okay. Go. I'll sack while you do your thing.
It's an interesting draw.
Land.
Correct clue.
See how many basics I play for my Veiled Passage? It's been a good game.
That's an interesting draw. Fortunately, I cannot.
My draw was not interesting. A land was exactly what the doctor did not order, but I'll take my other Scarabian Genius. That would be all right.
Do I want to attack Murderous Rider and essentially just trade it for Servant of the Conduit? I think that's fine. I guess I do have another Murderous Rider too. That can kill Glorybringer.
Yeah. I mean, here, if I walk into like a Fatal Push, it's kind of bad, but these cards are both doing absolutely nothing now. Anyways, I can still Scarab God plus activate if this worked. So yeah, I'll double block.
Okay, trade with the Servant.
Okay.
This goes on the bottom.
You go to 6.
Yes.
6 to 20, right?
Yeah, I just really want to get out of range of dying to the Glorybringer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play a Vraska.
Okay.
I'm going to plus it, sack here, go to 7.
Yep.
And pass the turn.
This was exerted,
Yep.
right? This is not attacking this turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, we like that. Rogue Refiner.
Yep.
Always happy to get those. Yeah, also not a bad draw. All right, we'll just Noxious Grass this now. Go to 21.
That's not what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
That's kind of my game plan.
And energy.
Okay.
Your turn.
I do get to push on end step though, because
Yep.
I had a permanent leave.
That you did.
And my plan was to try to ult that, or at least threaten it, and
Yeah.
then have this trampler.
Yep, that's pretty
I
solid.
will go to 10 though,
Yep.
and have you go to 18.
All right.
You can go. So I've got a couple turns.
Let's get a Scarab God. Let's go. I'll attack.
I'm at 6.
Go. I have so much energy. Why isn't this a Whirler Virtuoso? Oops.
So playing either of these might buy me time because you would exert on it.
Maybe.
I guess I do need to buy time.
Time's one thing I don't have.
But I'm just so far behind.
This game has been awesome. Whenever you see your graveyard just has like 2 layers between mid-range deck, you know they lived a life. Their game was exciting.
So it's 6 to 18. If I take one more hit from Glorybringer, I can no longer draw Murderous Rider because I'll be at 2. So I'll have to draw Assassin's Trophy.
Or Siege Rhino to live another turn.
I think I'm going to incentivize you to exert with that.
Okay.
And I will... Though, I guess this actually lets me draw an untapped land, though it can't be a shock land, because then I can play this land, get a clue, crack it. That's a trophy.
Sure.
Potentially live that way. So maybe I'm supposed to not do anything. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass.
No attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you attack.
14.
14. I think it's your only way to win the game. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
You're not gonna beat my value
I
deck.
definitely plan on attacking.
Yeah.
But I went too deep in the tank.
All right. Lose 1. Go to 13.
Yep.
All right.
Also, could have been my early play of like double lilying that ooze. Maybe I was supposed to just like wait that out. An extra lily here might be cool. It's unfortunate that Murderous Rider doesn't go to the graveyard.
Trigger.
Yeah, double block the Siphoner.
Okay.
I'm at 2.
This is kind of a decent draw. Scavenging Ooze? This is only represents 1 life, so might as well. Go to 11 and pass to you.
I am dead because that's a tapped land.
Yeah. What did you do with your other card?
Kalitas.
So if
I draw on the trophy, Kalitas would be pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, drawing 2 cards a turn.
That would have bought me another...
I was bricking.
No, that would not have bought me a turn because I was at 2.
I was definitely bricking, but this was going to be having to chump. You were no longer able to attack anymore. So this is one exchange that from the list that you've seen before, I don't know if you paid attention to this, these were Long Tusk Cubs. Scavenging Ooze is just unbelievably good right now, and it just doesn't matter if it doesn't play into the theme. It's just a phenomenal Magic card.
Yeah.
So I've really been enjoying Ooze and Servant. I had to put back in the deck just because of the Black Edition, and we saw the mana problems I had here as well. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I think this deck needs more answers to Glorybringer because that's been a good card in Pioneer for a while.
Yeah.
You do have 2 trophy, 2 Murderous Riders, so it's not bad, but I would appreciate 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, I mean, I think Murderous Rider is one of those cards right now. When you gain so much life out of that deck, you do deal yourself a decent amount of damage as well with your lands, but Murderous Rider seems like a perfectly fine 4-up to me. 3 of at least, like...
Yeah. You might want fewer decays now. I think decay is a lot worse now that Oko isn't like everywhere.
Yeah. I think decay is a sideboard card now.
It's
maybe not.
Fine, but like this deck has 3 main. Yeah, if you turn one of those into another Murderous Rider, that's probably.
I think that's an easy decision. If anything, I could see 2 of them going to Murderous Rider, but yeah,
just needed 1 land.
Yeah, good games, brother. Good games.
So then, if I have the land for the Kalitas, trophy a turn earlier, you don't get the extra card off the Siphoner. I get that to then use my removal spell on Glorybringer instead of on the return.
No, you just win. You just win.
I win because you're still at 20. You'd have had time to draw. You drew another Siphoner.
Yeah,
but it would have just been so much easier.
Yeah. It was a tough game. It was a tough game. And one other thing that happened really early on is my Siphoners actually did something, and you used 2 Lilianas.
Yeah.
You could have had 1 to save, and that Scavenging Ooze was not doing much to you because I only had 1 green source. So that could have been another thing where you just didn't have to care about it.
It would have been pressuring the Liliana. That was the issue. Then you have a 3/2 and a 3/3, and so my carry addeds don't.
That's true.
Block both.
That's true.
That was my issue with it. I could have played a Courser, but you probably just have removal spell for that. But that ties up your green mana, right?
Yep. Or I had just mountain, so I could have
Yeah.
harnessed if I had that, but I don't think I did. But
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
there are some things early that maybe could have changed it,
yeah,
but the big thing was just not having land 4.
one thing we
Draw
can
third carry out. It's
Yeah. One thing we can definitely agree on is throughout all my decks for sure and most of your decks, it was just the story of really good big creatures that were not good
Yeah.
before. Like Rekindling Phoenix was in my first 2 decks, and then the Scarab God looked insane.
Yeah, your high end seemed significantly better than mine,
Yeah.
and that was a problem.
Yeah.
Obsidat seemed good.
Seemed good.
Just didn't seem as good as what you're doing, Scarab God, and
I think that card needs
Forward.
trample for it to be good. I don't know. There's going to be matchups where it's insane. You ever stick that against control, get out of here, But I mean, they can still Azorius Charm that,
you
so
don't have to attack with it. You can just sit there.
Oh, that's
and
true.
Drain for 2 every single turn.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, actually. Yeah, you play that against control, then they're dead. They're dead. What did they do to it? Well, what on earth could you do? It keeps. You don't cast it when it comes back, right?
They can Teferi Emblem and opt.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, yeah. But what else? I mean, you have all that removal, the Murderous Riders and stuff. I bet that deck has a really good control matchup, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think decks probably the Abzan deck's probably better than you against aggro, comparing the 2 mid-range decks.
Yeah.
I think they're both probably reasonable against control.
Yeah.
Seems like you're a little bit better in the mid-range mirrors. Having a Siphoner on the early turns is a really threatening card.
Yeah.
That's also cheap. Scavenging is the same, though I have a couple of myself. And then your high end is better at generating card advantage.
I mean, that was the theory with this deck is...
And your removal's better. The one thing about Harness Lightning is Harness Lightning has been one of the best removal spells in Pioneer
in the
entire
shell,
time,
yeah. Uh-huh.
But the Energy Shell hasn't been that good.
Yeah, and honestly, the Energy Shell, what I always struggled with when I was just Teamer, is I couldn't beat Nexus, I couldn't beat Lotus Field deck to save my life. Blue-White Control is still pretty bad, but with the inclusion of Siphoner, it makes those matchups really good because I have Thoughtseize in the board, so you can go Thoughtseize, Siphoner to kind of help out those combo/control matchups. And then the Scarab God just is that extra push against mid-range deck. I was already good against mid-range. Now I'm just really good. So now I think the major bad matchups is hyper-aggressive white decks, hyper-aggressive red decks probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So
decks that punish you for playing Lindsay Siphoner and for having 4 colors of mana.
So if you expect mid-range and control and combo, which I do expect, I think this deck's insane. And if you want to see more about this deck, I went in detail of why I chose everything, as well as had some upgrades from this deck, because I submitted this deck and then did my dropping bombs with some different ideas in mind. So the updated version is up on Star Cities if you want to check that out. But I think this is it for us. Let's thank some subs, man. I think we're nearing the end.
We're actually over time already.
Yeah.
We got 4 subs today.
Woo!
Paradise Sal, Frozine for 15 months.
Frozine.
Eli the Duck for 15 months. And for 8 months, Craig H.A. So thank you to all of our subs.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody. We appreciate the support on Versus Live. And I think that's going to be it. Like Ross said at the beginning of this, we will not be having our shows next week due to Christmas break. And then the week after on Tuesday, we will be off as well due to New Year's Eve. Thursday, we will be back right before Columbus to just let you guys know that we have no idea what we're going to play in Modern in Columbus. We'll just make sure you know it at that point. But, for Corey, for Ross, happy holidays to the rest, or to all of you out there. We will miss you, and we'll see you in the new year. Goodbye, everyone.